Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana, and we're here today with special guest, Mark Adams, who's here to share with us the luxury and innovation of Sonesta LAX. So are you looking to step into a luxurious and serene atmosphere in the heart of LAX? Well, today's guest is here to share with us just that. Mark Adams, Director of Sales and Marketing at Sonesta LAX, has 25 years of global direct sales experience in hospitality. He holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management from the University of Houston. Mark has a proven track record of building and leading teams to unprecedented results. So welcome to the show, Mark Adams.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you. I appreciate the invite.
Well, my goodness, what an honor it is to have you here and to talk about Sonesta LAX. Can you share a little bit about the hotel? I understand there's been some really big renovations going on.
There has, and it began with the change from the old Crown Plaza Hotel to Sonesta several years ago, and being part of the whirlwind of Sonesta since we were taken over. The company has grown from a small little company with great brand recognition to the eighth largest brand in North America. So we're excited to be part of that. We're excited to be the flagship on the West Coast, and with that, we needed a renovation. So we started in May, and we have $42 million worth of renovation planned. I think we're about $38 million through there. We've got a few more things to do, but it has been exciting.
Well, that sounds very exciting. Can you share with us what some of the renovations were?
Well, we have some really sexy things like roofs and triple pane windows going on to the soundproofing and elevators, but nobody cares about those things. What we really are excited about is the brand new guest rooms, 614 rooms completely renovated top to bottom, and really taking advantage of the new understanding of what the world is like. So we're taking the bathtubs out, except for 100 of the rooms, and putting in really neat showers with great shower heads and tremendous water pressure, and taking out all of the carpet from the guest rooms. So we're now going to have hardwood floors, and this goes along with what everyone's looking for, to be a nice, clean environment that is quiet and easy to get a good night's sleep in. So the guest rooms have been completely renovated. We've added 2 queen beds into the double rooms and a sleeper sofa into the king rooms. As I mentioned, taking out all of the carpet so that it is a nice, clean environment, and adding in 60-inch television sets and Keurig coffee makers and safes and all the things that you would think about in a modern guest room, but keeping some of that California charm. So it's still a casual, neat, clean environment into the guest rooms.
Well, Sonesta is so nicely situated, not far from LAX, but just kind of in the heart of everything. I understand that you're the perfect destination for travelers and those just looking to get away.
Absolutely. Yeah, everyone thinks of LAX as an airport, obviously, and we do have the fabulous shuttle that runs every 20 minutes, complimentary to the hotel. So if you are leaving from LA and you've got an early morning flight, nothing better than taking advantage of our park and stay, where you can park your car here, go on your trip, and come back and have it in a safe environment, or just spend the night here so that you can take the shuttle to the airport without the hassle of having to drive in with Los Angeles traffic in the morning. So everyone knows that. Everyone knows that in LAX hotel, we're just a quarter mile to the start of LA. But what people don't realize is the location that we are in LA. LA is made up of 84 different cities and neighborhoods. So there is no real central point of LA in a lot of ways. And what's more centrally to all 84 of those neighborhoods than the airport itself? So when you stay here, we're only 3 miles to the ocean, Dotweiler Beach, 4 miles over to Manhattan Beach and all the fabulous restaurants, and then the beach cities of Marina del Rey, Venice, and Santa Monica. So being centrally located is probably our greatest feature. And what's really exciting is everything is happening over at Hollywood Park. Hollywood Park, the SoFi Stadium came in several years ago. Now the Intuit Center, Cosm, and some of the other really neat things that are happening over there. That's only 3 miles from us. So 3 miles you go to the ocean, 3 miles you go to a great restaurant, 3 miles you go to really what's becoming the entertainment capital of Los Angeles. The location could not be better, and we're excited to see what's going to grow as we get ready for the Olympics.
So I understand that you also have a fitness facility.
We do, and we have the mandatory Peloton. Nobody can go travel without using the Peloton these days. It seems like it's really hit the fitness world. So we have a great area. You can stretch, you can work out, you can do free weights, or you can ride the elliptical and the stairmasters, jogging machines to look right out the windows and have that nice California light come into you.
I understand that there's a 40-year celebration going on right now. Can you share a little bit about that with us?
We like to celebrate the building, but we also like to celebrate our associates. We have one associate who's been here since the very beginning. A couple who are doing 39 years, but yeah, we're 40 years old, and we have our banquet manager just celebrating his 40th anniversary with us. So while we are brand new with the renovation, we are old world in our service, and it's really special to have somebody both in the front of the house, and we have several of our cooks who've been with us for that long, and several of our housekeepers who are over 30 years as well. And you just don't find that the degree of excellence, right off the bat. It takes time. And what's great is that our long-term associates can then train our new associates in how things should be. So not only do we have now the newest and finest and greatest hotel, at the LAX area, we still continue to have the best service of anyone here, and a lot of that has to do with 40 years of experience.
Well, that just says a lot about your hotel having employees there for that period of time. That's huge kudos to you.
Well, it starts at the top, and our general manager, Robert Ruth, has been here for 17 years, and he sets the tone. I think as you get into companies and why people stay, it all comes from the head. It all comes from the top, and the culture is built from Robert. He really makes certain that everyone's voice is heard, everyone feels important, and everyone gets to participate. In a service industry, that's most important, that people feel as though they have the ability to serve, and our associates do.
Can you share with us the restaurants you have on site?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to get hungry telling you about them, because it's rare for a hotel to have four dining options the way that ours do. The first is our Boulevard Market Cafe. That's our version of the great coffee shop and grab and go, and it absolutely is delicious. We jokingly said that during renovation we couldn't have cappuccinos, and we jokingly said, "Oh my gosh, the renovation just got real." But we're excited to have our cappuccinos back, and making up for lost time with that. Next to the Boulevard Market Cafe is an 800-degree self-contained pizza oven, and we make pizza like the old country. It is absolutely delicious. We can do 6 large pizzas at a time in this oven, and 100 pizzas a day, and sometimes we do. And it's funny to see sometimes some of our competitors' staff come walk over to get a pizza out of our pizza oven, because it's that good. And then we do have our traditional landing restaurant, and that's for our amazing breakfast. It's a full breakfast buffet, and when you're starting to travel, or you're coming in from around the world, nothing is better than a great hot buffet breakfast, and ours is the classic breakfast with all the fruits of California, as well as the specialty items that chef puts out each morning. Probably the biggest change in our renovation is with the Century Tap Room. That's our lounge, our bar, our dinner option. And what we've done is really made it more pub-like. And for people traveling to be able to have some games, we have more TVs than we have 20 taps on for beer, and I think we have more TVs in the lounge than that. We've continued with our California cuisine, our excellent culinary, but we've added some pub foods, some finger foods, some things that are a little bit more fun to have at the bar. And the last piece is something that we just could not be more proud of, and that's Yokosho Sushi Bar. Chef Cooney has been with us for 10 years, and he celebrates the art of Japanese dining like nobody else. He puts a modern twist on it, but it is just sensational. We were so worried that that Cooney would look to do something else while the sushi bar was under renovation, that we had him cook for our associates. So we really enjoyed a great summer of food from Chef Cooney cooking for us. But he's back into the sushi bar now, and it could not be greater. So we have pizza. Oh, the rotisserie chicken. We have an amazing rotisserie chicken oven that's out for the guests to see and smell, because it smells so good. So all day long, there's rotisserie chicken, beautiful pizzas, and then in the evening we have our pub and sushi. So what's nice is that this is great if you have a group of 6, 10, 12 to eat, but it's also comfortable if you're by yourself. If you're traveling to the airport, you can sit at the bar, you can sit at the sushi bar, you can sit in the grab and go and have a beautiful meal.
Well, on that note, we're going to pause here for a quick break. We've been speaking with Director of Sales and Marketing, Mark Adams, at Sonesta LAX. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Are you an author, speaker, or expert who is looking for more publicity? Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up for free interview requests from shows looking for guests. Radio Guest List is the #1 free booking resource for radio, podcasts, and TV talk shows who are looking for experts like you right now. Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up today to get the visibility you deserve.
There comes a moment when you realize you're somewhere special. When you discover that each beautiful creature that you see has been rescued from a life of absolute horror and brought to this incredibly free place. Here's where their lives were forever changed and where yours will as well. Discover over 500 tigers, bears, and lions at the brand new visitor center at the Wild Animal Sanctuary just outside Denver. For more information, visit wildanimalsanctuary.org. Discover true freedom at the Wild Animal Sanctuary.
It's one thing to become attached to your perfect home, but what do you do when that home becomes attached to you? A family in dire need of a fresh start, a mysterious house tied to the past. Buried deep within the foundation of the old Far Hill Manor lies a centuries-old secret. Dark forces or something stronger just waiting to be discovered. Caretaker, a supernatural thriller by breakout authors R.J. Halpert.
Internationally recognized and award-winning author Judy Goodman works and teaches outside the box of limited thinking. Working with people from every walk of life, her goal is to empower you to be the best you can be, no matter what the challenge is. Born with the gift of seeing beyond our normal vision, she has an extraordinary gift of working with every challenge. Teaching beyond conventional wisdom, her work is described as life-changing. Visit judygoodman.com. That's judygoodman.com.
I'd like to thank Jason Eastwood at Guitarfulness for sharing his inspiring music and talent with us. His music is known worldwide for cultivating atmospheres of harmony, inner peace, and clarity. Visit Jason's website at guitarfulness.com. Join his newsletter, be part of his community, and download his music. Welcome back to Moments with Marianne. We're here today with special guest, Mark Adams, who's Director of Sales and Marketing at Sonesta LAX. I was so impressed with the in-room dining you have for travelers and people that stay there. I think a lot of times when people get in late and they're looking for something to eat, it's so nice to have that option.
And we run that option 24 hours. A lot of hotels have gotten out of the room service business, the in-room dining, but we feel it's just too important to our guests, and we're going to continue to do it. There's nothing worse than a day of travel and you get in at 4:00 in the morning or 2:00 in the morning. You're tired. Nothing went right at the airlines. Nothing went right in your connection, and you get in and there's no food for you. We'll never tell a guest that. We will always have a meal, and we'll always have a welcome for them. So 24-hour room service available with a host of items that really kind of meet everyone's needs.
Well, I can understand as much traveling as people do, hearing that, what a huge bonus that is. Well, why don't you share with us the event space that you have and what those look like?
Some of the hotels down the road from us have enormous spaces, and you feel like maybe you're just a small little peg there. But here, um, our space is really laid out nicely, where we have our 5,000 square foot ballroom connected by two 1,500 square foot breakouts, all on one level. And really, that's what we like to do, is just have one group, make them feel special, and enjoy our space. That's not to say we don't have more breakout space. We do have the 10 meeting rooms for small groups on the second floor, that each again will feel very special to be in their own environment and feel as though they really are the big fish in the small pond. We don't want to have 10 groups falling on top of each other. We like to give that personalized service. And I mentioned our banquet manager's been here 40 years, and he knows how to do that as well. So a lot of our groups are repeat, and a lot of our groups have been with that manager for quite some time. What's new this year, though, is we've added what's called a work suite. I say called because we don't have a competition to this. Not many people, not many hotels have this. It's a 750 square foot space that's completely ready to go. If you decide right now you need to have a meeting, I'll hand you the key and you will be in your meeting in 1 minute with all the audiovisual, food and beverage, everything that you would need for it. It's absolutely stunning, just completed. Really, it gives people that opportunity to have their inspiration sparked, focus zones, collaboration space, social space, and ability to be recharged all within one meeting space. And like I said, it's ready to go. It is set, and just turn of a key, you can be having your meeting that quickly.
That is remarkable to be able to have all of that. If people are looking to book, and I'm sure everyone's, I mean, my goodness, I mean, the Sonesta LAX, such a great, just a great place to stay, a great fit for meetings and events. Where would they go?
Well, sure. Just Sonesta.com. It's as simple as that. Type in LAX and you'll be on our website. What's fun is as you go through a renovation, you get to finally put your new pictures up on. And we put our new pictures up on last Monday. And boy, the phone's been ringing off the hook saying, "What on earth? This looks fantastic." So I encourage you, go to our website and take a look. Again, it's Sonesta.com at LAX, and just take a look at what the new photos showcase. For us, we saw the old photos and we thought that they looked good. And we see the new photos and we say, "Oh my gosh, look what we have now." It is really special. Beyond that, feel free to call our reservations department, 310-642-7500. But the website is my recommendation, because you can really see how spectacular the hotel looks now.
I understand that there's so many different entertainment options nearby. Can you share that with us?
Absolutely. That's one of our favorite things, is what's happening to our neighborhood. We are within a few miles of the Manhattan Beach area, which has some of the best restaurants. We're 3 miles to Dotweiler Beach, where you can really live your California life, and 3 miles to Marina Del Rey with all the restaurants there. But the new 3 mile entertainment center is what's exciting us. You know that the SoFi Stadium opened a couple of years ago. Well, the Intuit Center opened this year, and we're noticing that along with the other venues at Hollywood Park, including Cosm, which is absolutely amazing, really restructuring where the center of Los Angeles is. If you were looking for entertainment, that's the area to go to now, having the best concerts. Certainly Taylor Swift will tell you that, having been 4 nights here last year. But it's only 3 miles from us. So we're the closest hotel. If you want to come in town and see an amazing concert, you want to come see the Rams, see the Chargers, or see whatever happens to be playing at one of those new arenas, we're the hotel to stay. And it's just a 3 mile straight shot down Century Boulevard to there.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
It's my pleasure. I'm so excited to have this opportunity, and can't wait to have you and your team over for some sushi.
Oh, we are planning that right now. Oh my goodness, Mark, it has been such an honor to spend this time with you and to talk about Sonesta LAX. Again, if you'd like to learn more about Sonesta at LAX, how to book, and of course, all of their great amenities, visit sonesta.com. That's spelled SONESTA.com. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne, where we Make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.